When a woman cheats, this is the first thing she says to you. Join me as I dig deep and try to figure out what she really says to cover her tracks. I think we have all been there, wondering why your partner is being super secretive or evasive about something. And it got me thinking, what did they say to cover their tracks? Is it a natural instinct in relationships, or is it a sign of something deeper? I think it is time we dive in and explore this phenomenon together. We have all been in situations where we have felt the need to hide something from our partner, whether it is a small white lie or a full-blown deception. Maybe we have been talking to an ex behind our partner's back, or we have been sneaking around to do something we know they wouldn't approve of. Or perhaps we have been feeling suffocated in the relationship and we need some space, but we don't want to hurt our partner's feelings. Whatever the reason, we have all been guilty of covering our tracks at some point or another. We might delete our browsing history to hide our online activities, or tell our partner we are working on late when we are actually out with friends. We might even go as far as to create an entire fake storyline to throw our partner off our scent. But why do we feel the need to do this? Is it because we are scared of being judged or rejected? Or is it because we are trying to avoid an argument or confrontations? I think it is interesting to explore the psychology behind why we feel the need to cover our tracks. On one hand, it could be a natural human instinct to want to protect ourselves from harm or rejection. But on the other hand, it could be a sign of deeper issues in the relationship, like a lack of trust or communication. When people cover their tracks, they often use tactics like denial, blaming, or gaslighting to avoid taking responsibility for their actions. They might say things like, "You are being paranoid," or "I didn't do anything wrong. You are just overreacting." They might even go as far as to make their partner feel like they are crazy for suspecting something is wrong. One common tactic people use to cover their tracks is to shift the focus away from their own actions and onto their partner's behavior instead. They might say things like, "You are the one who is being acting suspiciously," or "You are just trying to control me." This can be super effective in throwing their partner off their trail, but it can also be super damaging to the relationship in the long run. But what is really surprising is that covering tracks can actually be a sign of a deeper psychological issue, like narcissism or social empathy. When people consistently use tactics like gaslighting or manipulation to get away with their behavior, it can be a sign that they are not capable of forming healthy relationships. In the end, covering tracks can have some serious consequences on our relationships. It can lead to a breakdown of trust, feelings of resentment and anger, and even the eventual demise of the relationship. So what can we do instead? I think it is time we start being honest with ourselves and our partners about what we want and need. Thanks for watching, guys. If you have ever found yourself covering your tracks in a relationship, I want to hear from you in the comments below. What tactics did you use? And did it end up damaging the relationship in the long run? And if you are new here, consider subscribing for more relationship insights and advice. See you in the next video.